Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Irene and I'm a registered dietitian, and today I'm sharing 3 of my favorite weeknight dinners that take 30 minutes or less to prepare. So for the first recipe, we have some udon noodles, which I'm pretty sure I've shared before, but this is a recipe that I love so much and it's literally on repeat like every month. I don't typically like to repeat recipes really that often, but this is just so easy to make and also tastes so good. So to start, I'm just going to boil some water. And while that's going, I'm just going to wash my baby bok choy.
You can also substitute with any other vegetable here, such as broccoli or spinach. Then to our boiling pot of water, you can go ahead and add your vegetables and just let it cook for a couple of minutes. Once it's done cooking, go ahead and take them out and then we can get started on the broth. For the broth, I am primarily using a dashi base. This is going to provide most of the flavor for the broth. I'm also going to add some soy sauce for that color and also a little bit of that umami as well. And you can go ahead and cook your protein in the broth as well to give it a little bit of extra flavor. I like to use fish cakes or fish balls, but you could totally use any other meat or seafood that you would like. And once everything is about a minute from being done, you can go ahead and throw in your frozen udon noodles. These take literally a minute to cook.
All right, we have our meal number 1 here, our udon noodles. Super simple and easy to make, and really only like a couple ingredients. It's crazy, and it tastes so good. The noodles are so chewy, and this dish really doesn't take a lot of prep work. Like maybe if you wanted to do different vegetables or different protein, it might take a little bit longer. But with the fish cakes that I use, super easy to cook. The bok choy also, you just have to wash it and then really just like boil it a little bit to cook it. But this is gonna be on repeat for forever, basically. I make this about once a month and I feel like I never get tired of it. For our next dish, I'm gonna be preparing some rigatoni alla vodka, and this is one of my favorite pasta dishes. I like a creamy tomato pasta sauce. I don't like just a regular like marinara sauce. So this is like one of my favorites and also takes relatively less time just because pasta is so fast to cook.
So I'm starting off by boiling a pot of water and then I'm going to get my veggies prepped. Once that's prepped, I'm going to heat my pan to medium high and throw in some tomato paste as well as my chopped veggies. Once the water is boiling, I'm going to go ahead and add my pasta and cook for the package. And after the veggies have been cooking for a couple of minutes, I'm going to go ahead and add my crushed tomato and just stir that around and let it cook down a bit. I'll add my vodka and then just let everything continue to cook and simmer. Once the pasta is done cooking, you can go ahead and pour out the extra water. I do recommend saving 1 to 2 cups of the extra pasta water just in case you need to add some to your sauce at the end. Once the tomatoes and veggies have kind of cooked down a bit, I'm going to go ahead and add my heavy cream. I'll give that a mix and then add my pasta. Then I'm going to go ahead and season it with some salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and some red chili flakes. I'll mix everything together and then give it a good helping of Parmesan.
right, so our pasta is done and it literally smells so good. I was like salivating whenever I was finishing making it. So, it's really good. Definitely could use some more pasta sauce. I feel like it reduced a lot more than I thought. So that was probably my fault. I should have saved some of the pasta water to add to the sauce. I will make a mental note for myself to do that next time. Honestly, it still tastes really good. And I love just rigatoni in general. I feel like rigatoni pasta, the shape, something about it, I love so much. And I feel like it just tastes really good. But this is a super great weeknight dinner and you can definitely have leftovers to take with you to work the next day. And that is exactly what I'm doing. Is basically this is part of my meal prep. I love this for an easy weeknight dinner or for just like lunch throughout the week. And you can also add whatever protein you want. I didn't cook it with any protein, but I am gonna be adding some protein after the fact. Steven's gonna have some sausage in his, and I'm just gonna have some vegetarian meatballs. So it's also very versatile for whatever dietary needs that you have. For my last favorite weeknight dinner, we have shrimp fajitas, which is another one that is super simple to make, only takes a couple of ingredients, and also is under 30 minutes.
Our first step is going to be to prepare the bell peppers. I'm just chopping them up into little strips. Then to your pan on medium-high heat, go ahead and add some cooking oil as well as your sliced bell peppers. And I'm going to give the bell peppers a couple of minutes to cook because the shrimp really will not take a lot of time at all. And I like my bell peppers a little bit more on the cooked side. After adding the shrimp, you can go ahead and season it with some salt, pepper, garlic powder, and cumin. Then just mix everything together and let the shrimp cook up a little bit. In the meantime, you can go ahead and warm your tortillas. You can totally warm them on a skillet, but I am just lazy, so I'm using wet paper towel and I am just microwaving them. Once everything is done, you can just go ahead and assemble your tacos.
Okay, so our shrimp fajitas are done. I do not like onions, so I should not put onions in here. So it's really just bell peppers and shrimp. You can also add a whole bunch of other like accompaniments on top, like guac, avocado, cheese, sour cream, pico. My avocado is unfortunately still very green, so not use this today, but it would pair great with it. I think I'm just gonna add some cheese to it and then give it a taste. Literally so good. And if you live in Texas, do not sleep on the HEB butter tortillas because they are literally the best tortillas ever. And this is gonna be my dinner for tonight, but I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.